Hi Gemini, this is going to be your reading for the end of January 2021. It's good for the Sun, Rising, Moon, and Venus sign of Gemini, but it's a general reading, so it's not going to resonate with all of you. Check your other placements on this channel. If this doesn't resonate, you could find your messages there instead. If you want to book a private reading with me, Gemini, the link to my website to schedule a live one-on-one reading that's just for you with me. My website's in the description below. If you're new to the channel, welcome, subscribe, hit the bell. Welcome to Soma Chandra Tarot. I read for you here every week. Right now it's Soma Chandra Gemini. So, my Mercurians, this is an interesting reading. I'm picking up on two different storylines here, Gemini. Actually, like maybe three. The first message I heard was you really want to get together with somebody. And some of you really miss this person and you kind of want to prove a point to them. You're willing to fight for them and do whatever you have to do to get to see them. If that's the case, some of you need to know that the person that you want to connect to has either been through something really painful and they're scared shitless to get involved with someone else, or there was a painful ending between the two of you and they don't want to have anything to do with it. I was like, dang, that's intense. For others of you, I think you guys are trying to get out of a situation. I think you've reached a limit here. Some of you realize that, like, if you stay in this situation any longer, there's going to be even more karma and more karmic justice. And I think at this point, you've probably gotten enough of that. So let's take a look at what I have. What came out of the Illumination Oracle deck for you was stuck, seize the opportunity, money and finances are involved, and then it would take determination, but you feel like you can't do it. So I think you guys feel like you've been kind of stuck. Money and finances is definitely a major factor in influencing your life and relationships right now. You do want to seize an opportunity, but you're afraid you can't do it. This could be a continuation of you, Gemini, but I meant for it to be a person in your environment that's affecting your life. Substances are affecting your life, waiting for you, unhealthy patterns, addiction, and the universe has a plan. This person might have a drinking problem or a substance abuse problem, but not necessarily. This person might just like drink a lot of wine at night and then they think about you and they wait for you. The two of you might have played out some unhealthy patterns, or they play out unhealthy patterns. There could also be a child involved that's waiting for you. This person, see, I didn't get a good vibe off the universe has a plan with these other cards, to be honest. What about your plan? You know what I mean? Like, I kind of get the feeling that this person just thinks, oh, it'll all just work out fine in the end. The universe has a plan. It'll be okay. Or you might have thought that as well. I wouldn't think that if I were you. You guys know me. I don't mince words. I don't mess around. I'm pretty tell it like it is and straightforward. I wouldn't count on the universe just taking care of everything, because we have the wheel and justice between you and this person. Karmic justice is going to be served if someone doesn't figure out how to seize an opportunity and get determined and get unstuck, because it looks like there's some unhealthy patterns and maybe even addictions playing out. I was like, well, that's kind of back and forth. So, and then someone walks on a beach. Maybe there might be a beach here. There's no words written on this card, which frankly I think might be a typo in the Illumination Oracle deck that I received, but someone might be near the beach or the ocean right now. And someone does feel kind of left out in the cold. Money, finances, and resources might be affecting you right now, or the relationship. Someone's not getting what they need. Someone's worried about money. Someone may want to travel. There could be a fire sign involved that's far away that you want to spend time with, or they want to spend time with. This person might just want to be friends, or you want to be friends, something like that. So you're showing me, Gemini, the Page of Pentacles and the Seven of Cups. First of all, some of you might be looking for a new job right now. You're a little overwhelmed by your choices. Lots of opportunities and choices, but also a lot of wishful thinking and illusion. So you might be looking at pictures of this person online. You may want to talk to them. I think you're very confused. I think you don't know where you stand. The way you feel about this person is the Three of Wands and the Queen of Wands. They could be a Queen of Wands, or you want to be the Queen of Wands with them. I think you are at a distance from them. You could be very far away from this person. with the Three of Wands and the Sun here. But you don't have to be far away. This could be like somewhere you want to go, a place you want to move, a trip you want to take, or you want expansion. You're standing here waiting, seeing yourself as this Queen of Wands. You want to inspire this person. You may find them very attractive. You want them to find you attractive. Some of you are thinking about, I don't know why, but I feel like this has come out in many of my readings for many zodiac signs. A lot of people are thinking about relocating, starting their own businesses, like getting divorces, claiming independence, stuff like that. So some of you are imagining a future where you have more independence, or you're at a distance from this person and you want to attract their attention and you want to be friends. Your action towards this person, I was surprised by the Five of Swords, the Magician, the Four of Wands, and the Five of Swords. So the first way I interpret this is you're going to do whatever the hell you have to do to have some kind of a reunion with this person. Or you're going to fight through a lot of crap here to have maybe a new foundation. Some of you feel the need to get out of this relationship and go somewhere else. You know it's going to take every resource you have. You're going to have to be very calculated, and you feel the need to win. For others of you, this is weird. I don't like to read it this way when I'm reading for a zodiac sign. I like to be on your side. I like to think that you guys have positive motivations. It's not that this is a negative motivation, but I won't lie, you guys. This is like, I'm going to get whatever the fuck I want in this situation. I'm going to win. I want this person. I want them back. I'm going to be the Queen of Wands. Or others of you, I don't think it's that though. Your guides just said it's not that for most of them. I might be picking up on like Crosswatcher energy of a person who's kind of been hurt by a Gemini. So pardon me, Gemini. I feel Crosswatchers here. Others of you were like, I got to get my shit and I got to get the hell out of this situation. I have to manifest a beginning for myself where I can have more stability and more independence. And I'm looking for new opportunities, places to live, stuff like that. Deep within what you want, the Queen of Pentacles and the Six of Cups. For some of you, you do want a long-term serious relationship with someone and you miss them. Or you have children together. You're married to them maybe. You have a lot of security with them, but you dream of something different here. You know you'd have to fight through a lot and no one would do it for you. You'd have to do it for yourself. For some of you, this is a family member, like your mom, or you want to move somewhere where your grandkids live, something like that. Yeah. But what's between you and this person is the Wheel and Justice. They came out together. So what's between you and this person is karmic justice. Everybody's getting their justice here. There's a lot of free will at play, and a major choice has to be made or has been made. The situation you're in right now, it's like the next choice you make has to be fair and honest and balanced. You might even have to go to court for this, if not the esoteric court of law. So it's almost like a warning between you and this person. You have a lot of free will here, and make sure you're honest, because karmic justice will be served. It might have already been served at this point, and now you're like, damn, now I've really got to manifest more independence into my life. But the challenge, the blocks, are the Eight of Swords and the Seven of Swords. So there's been lying and sneaking around, or you'd have to be very careful and very strategic and act upon your own behalf and take your shit and go. If you're in a situation with a person that scares you, that you don't trust, because I have the Nine of Swords and the Tower here. This is either a person terrified to manifest anything with you because they're afraid of what's going to happen, or you're afraid of them to some degree. Because I have the Nine of Swords, the Tower, the Devil. You might have to be very careful in this situation. Or there's just been lying and sneaking around and someone acting upon their own behalf. The Five and the Seven of Swords suggests competition, winning at all costs, objectifying people, jealousy, bullshit like that. I was like, daggone, this is really different from the last couple of readings I've done for you. I just must be picking up on different energy, and someone feels really trapped in this situation. There's so many negative thoughts. So someone has all these negative thoughts and feels like they can't open up and be honest. That could be you. That could be your person. I was like, wow, this looks like a tough situation for somebody to be in. I'm sorry about that. Especially if it involves motherhood and children. getting somewhere safe with your kids even. For some of you, it's like, again, I'm hearing a couple different stories, and I definitely feel the Crosswatchers in here. So I just heard, this is for a Crosswatcher watching. He's going to stay with his baby mama, and you're the other woman. Daggone. Oh my God, I don't even know if I want to post this. So this person sees themselves as the King of Swords and the Ten of Swords. You could be connecting to another air sign. For Crosswatchers checking in on a Gemini, this is the Gemini. But this person sees themselves as brutally wounded and stabbed in the back to some degree, and they're very detached at this point. It's also possible, if you look at these cards, like he's not even looking at this pain. This person doesn't process their own pain very well, or they're like really closed off now because they've been through something horrible, or they don't notice maybe your pain and how hard you're trying to have some kind of a breakthrough here for yourself. The way they feel about you is Six of Pentacles to death. I gave you your shit back and it's over. Or this person might be going through something financially. They might owe you money. They might be like, here, I've paid you back what I owe you and now we're done. Or they've gone through some kind of an ending. They might have gone through some kind of an ending that involved a liquidation or an ending of a company or a business. They're waiting for some kind of a payout. This person is very stressed out. They are very anxious to have anything further happen in their life. Like this person's like, no more blowouts. If this is all you, Gemini, because sometimes I do read it like that, where this is just a continuation of how you feel about this situation. This person might be going through a health crisis. This might involve money and endings, even a death of some kind. Yeah. But this person's actions towards you is the Page of Swords, the World, and the Devil. I'll be honest with you. I don't think this person has a very high opinion of you. I think they're spying. I think they're nervous. They're from afar. This relationship might have ended between the two of you, and their action towards you is the Devil. This person has issues. They could have an addiction. They could have a lot of desire. There could just be this angry, codependent, fucked up thing happening between the two of you. They're worried. It's like almost like I just heard someone say they scare themselves in this situation. They're afraid here for sure, or you're afraid of them. And you feel like somebody feels like they have to tiptoe, be strategic. There's all these negative thoughts, and there's this karma. Changes being made will lead to things being righted in the universe. This might be a situation that you're moving on from and you're the winner. If it's still on your mind, justice has been served, okay? And you can go on to focus on career, your kids, returning to a time of innocence. But I think it's just bothering you because the final outcome is the moon. And I clarified it with the Seven of Pentacles and the Sun. So I think that this is a situation where you can't see what's happening. And someone's just waiting for clarity. This person might be spying on you and watching you go off. They might, I'm hearing something different now. Since this ended, this really hurt them and they can't let it go. Now I'm hearing a better storyline. They're anxious and worried and obsessed with you, and they just want to know where you're going and what you're doing. They're waiting for clarity. They're confused. They have no idea what's going on with you. This person might have been very generous with you. You might have given them stuff back. They could also, the Page of Swords and the Six of Pentacles tells me they're probably watching on the World Wide Web here. Everyone that comments, likes, or reacts to all of your posts. They don't get much information here since the ending. And there's all this confusion. Meanwhile, maybe you guys are the ones starting new things in your life and trying to become more independent. You had to fight your way to get to this point. You're manifesting a new home, possibly. Focusing more on career. Yeah. And this person just can't see what's going on with you. And they really want to know. For some of you, this person's afraid of you and they don't trust you. And for others of you, it's the reverse. You're afraid of them and you don't trust them and you just want to go be independent. But for a few of you, there's this weird thing going on between you and this person where there's this fighting and competition between the two of you. And it's like you want to get them back into your life. Or you just want like the last word with them maybe. Don't worry about the last word at this point. I wouldn't, because what your guides really want you to know is, as confusing as this is for you or for them, you can wait around for the clarity, but you need to know that justice has already been served here. This was a cycle meant to teach everybody in this situation a major lesson. Also, things might end up in court for any of you that think there might be court. There could be a Sagittarius involved. There could be a Libra involved. I have Pisces, Leo, Scorpio, big time, Aries. But I also often associate the magician. The magician for me is either Aries, Gemini, or Virgo. But I think you're going to win, Gemini. I think you're going to get what you need here. If you've been the one trying to get away from this person, I think it worked. I think they're confused and you're just going and doing your own thing here. I would hate to think that you guys are trying to stick it to this person, but I don't know. Maybe they deserve it. Maybe they're a jerk, especially if they scared you, you know, but just try to keep in mind that you might not be stuck. Some of you are afraid that you can't claim your own independence. And you might be trying to get away from a person with addiction problems, like you waited long enough for them. If that's the case, I hope you do. I hope you get away. Wow, this reading was intense and dramatic. My goodness. I hope that it resonates with you, and I hope it helps you if it does. You can always book a private reading with me if you want to work with me personally, Gemini. I hope everything's okay for you guys, too. Some of these cards concern me. Yeah, so I hope this helps. I'm always listening to the universe for you, Gemini. Take care of yourselves. I love you guys. I'll see you next time.